everybody. It's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with a late weekly wisdom. We have a long holiday weekend here in the United States, and with it being my daughter's birthday, we had 70-degree weather in February, and it is winter here. So I took full advantage of that, and I did get a lot of sleep too. The sun moved into Pisces on Saturday, and we were at 0 degrees Pisces and moon in Scorpio as well, which is kind of like a 0 degree. I just felt completely offline as far as wanting to do or having to do the weekly wisdom, so I didn't. And I've been just so full of action today trying to spring clean and get things done. But I wanted to talk about the next 30 days with it being in Pisces, with the sun being in Pisces. It's really about our spirituality and our intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Even if you're having nightmares, at least you're not living that, during waking hours. It's your body processing everything in your subconscious. This is a totally tuned in, turned on, and tapped in type of month for us. I was watching Chris Witecki's video for the week today, and he talks about these next 30 days as being karmic release. Actually this week, because we have a new moon on Sunday coming up on the 26th. We also have a solar eclipse on that same day. What does that mean? The solar eclipse kind of shines the light on all these different new facets of our life. But this entire week, this whole first week of Pisces, we need to be releasing a lot of karma. Karma from past lives, karma from this life. He spoke of people realizing the roles that you've been playing and the stories that you keep telling yourself or keep telling your family and your friends as to why things may not be going right in your life. The bad luck cloud that, may be looming over you. These are all part of your karma, whether you brought it here from a past life or you made and generated that karma in this life. Making myself a little cup of some green ginger tea here. It wasn't as warm today as I expected it to be. I wanted to be outside, and as I was setting up, I was just too cold that I knew I wouldn't be comfortable doing today's weekly wisdom. So, with that being said, we need to take a good look at things that have been hindering us from moving on in this life and grabbing the prosperity and the abundance that we're supposed to be having in this life. So things that you like to avoid, you may not even, want to look at these things. You may not even realize that you have this karma playing out, but if you have the same people and situations, same types of people and situations showing up in your life over and over and over again, that's probably karma. Not just lessons that you need to learn, but, like maybe something that you said, hey, I want to tackle this situation in this life. This is the week that we stop telling ourselves those stories. We stop playing the victim in certain situations, and we start to make a new life for ourselves by Sunday. So before I do the reading, I thought I would pull one of the little mini angel cards from the deck on the fly just to see what this week's energy is. So this is not a pre-pull, and this card wants to come out. Oh, isn't this cute? It's kindness. I took one of those online Facebook tests this week, and that is what I got. I got kindness, and I said I'm kind every single day when I am not unkind to people. That's the nice way of putting what I said. But let's try a little kindness on everybody that you encounter this week. kindness goes a long way. There's been a lot of hatred, here in this country, in this world, a lot of injustices, a lot of inequities. Let's just extend a little bit of kindness. That does help our karma along a lot. So I only drew 3 cards this week, since I am coming in late into this week's reading. And I took it from the Halloween deck. I looked at all of my decks this morning, and I just feel that this week is kind of like a little bit of a heavy week. I know that a lot of fears are going to be coming out in people. We're trying to unload emotional baggage, which is part of our karma. We need to unload that this week by this Saturday, so that when this new moon and the solar eclipse come out on Sunday, we have a brilliant awakening. So let's get started. The first card that I drew is Invisibility. And down at the bottom it says authenticity. I don't know if you could see that. But what this is saying to me, ooh, nothing like dropping the card. The Invisibility card, you ever get the feeling that somebody's watching you and you could just feel it? Well, all of spiritual elements, they have the power of invisibility. Fairies, jinns, fays, well, that's part of fairy. Witches even are said to have invisibility powers. I couldn't even think of that. Think about animals that are so well camouflaged out in nature that you could actually be looking at them and not even see them because of the way that they're dressed, their coat, the way that they behave. I think is even more importantly the way they move about out in nature, that you just don't even see them. Or it could be that you're just so super busy that you just don't even notice these things. Invisibility is saying to me, we need to take a look deep within ourselves at the invisible things that we are not seeing. This could be our karma. This could be our hidden stories, our hidden agendas that we keep playing out over and over and over again, and we're not really seeing. This is the week for us to really try and see these facets of ourselves. And so the stone that I chose, with this being a karma week and this invisibility card coming up, I chose lapis lazuli. They do make pocket-sized ones of these. This is, if you've been watching me for a while, you have seen this. But lapis lazuli, it is a third eye stone, third eye chakra stone. But how this works with karma, it helps you to see those hidden facets, those hidden programs within yourself, the hidden behaviors within yourself. And that's why I thought that this is a perfect stone for this week, because we really want to take a deep look within ourselves so that we can release that emotional baggage. We can get rid of those stories and those things that don't serve us any longer. Chris Witecki also talked about soulmates for these next 30 days. New soulmates coming into our lives. Somebody could just pop in from nowhere, something that's been fated. I'm really looking forward to that. Also, too, soulmates that have been together for a long period of time could suddenly just drop out of your life. And, soulmates, they are friendships. They are relationships within work, people that you deal with every day. Of course, they are lovers, but they're not always lovers. But old soulmates that you maybe had in the past that you haven't seen for a while, they are also, too, possibly coming back into your life to serve another purpose. So it's very fated, soulmate-y type of energy these next 30 days, in addition to our intuition and our dreams and our spirituality. So the next card that I chose is called Spider. And whenever I think of the spider, I think about the webs that we weave. So what are you creating? What are you drawing into you? With spider representing to me the number 8, that is about abundance. It's about manifestation. It's also about decisions. And I think, the spider, they say, Native Americans say the spider created the skies and the stars and the heavens. And it is all about creativity. So you really want to take a look at these stories that are hidden to you, all right? And take a look and see how they have woven and created the life that you've been living. So like if you're really unsatisfied with the way things have been going, you have to know that the way that you play out your life, the way that you communicate to people, the energy that you are giving off to people, that is what is creating your life. There's no more woe is me, this happened to me, so-and-so did this to me. Everything that comes to you is a creation of your thoughts and your actions and your words. You have to know that. All right? I'm going to give you a second to think about that. Okay? And then the final card that I have for this week is Graveyard. So, no, I'm not picking up death. I'm not picking up anything bad. But what this is saying is take a look at those aspects of yourself. See the way that you're communicating. See the way you're creating. And decide what aspects, what things in your life you're going to put to bed, that you're going to bury. You're finished with them. This has to occur by Saturday so that this new moon, your new moon wishes, and the solar eclipse are going to activate whatever it is that you're going to put to bed and what you're going to bury in the grave forevermore. All right, we're going to start a new life. That's what this is about. So you have an entire week to figure out, take a look at all of those different things that you never really like looking at, like that pile of clutter sitting over there. Just kidding, I threw it out already. But I'll walk past it over and over again. You get that hot spot on the end of your bureau, and mine just seems to pile up. Well, I don't even see it anymore because it's just there. So today I did tackle that, and I plan on going back to my 10-minute a day plan of, doing some decluttering, 10 minutes a day, every single day, because spring is coming. And I'm full of excitement and anticipation for that. So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the companion blog. It's going to be very short today, but I'll just elaborate a little bit more on this at www.expressionsoftheuniverse.com. You can also check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook and Google+. And if you have any questions about this aspect, what's going on in your life, hey, comment on my blog, comment on Facebook, comment on YouTube, or even Instagram and Twitter, and I will be sure to get back to you. I love hearing from all of you. Have a great week. Peace and blessings. I love you. Bye. Thanks.